Sir, you have no authority for what you're about to state because what you're about to state is incorrect. That's not the way it works. You don't get to make the rules.
I'm not.
I'm ordering a competency.
It's against my religion to adhere or to assimilate to any statutory.
As it stands right now, this proceeding is not on indigenous land.
Well, that's a matter of perspective, sir.
It is. And the only perspective that's going to matter on that is mine. And man, you're going to figure out something. We're playing by my rules, not yours. So you do not say anything because you're going to figure that out real soon. I said you can go.
All right, guys. Today we got Judge Simpson dealing with a really stubborn sovereign citizen. This guy is pulling out every trick from his sovereign citizen playbook, but it's not working at all. He's basically throwing out any excuse he can think of to escape a situation. But Judge Simpson isn't letting him off. Things get really heated, and it's a mess. While you're watching, tell me what you think. Is this guy actually not right in the head, or is he just pretending? Let's jump in and see how all this started between Judge Simpson and the sovereign citizen.
And the registered owner of the Tariq Moritari ex relatione Kingdomon Wilson estate.
Right. So you are appearing here without an attorney. I do have to advise you that you are charged with the offense of fleeing and eluding in the third degree under the Motor Vehicle Code. That is a felony punishable by up to 5 years incarceration and or a $1,000 fine plus court costs. Additionally, the Secretary of State could suspend your driving privileges for up to a year. Do you understand that, sir?
I comprehend.
Do you understand?
I comprehend, yes.
The court has to further advise you that if you wish to be represented by counsel, the court would ensure that counsel would be appointed to represent you in this matter and that you would have counsel if you could not afford to hire counsel yourself. I also wish to advise you that the court would be treating you the same as it would the people in this case. There are certain dangers to representing yourself in this matter, in that you will be required to abide by the Michigan court rules, the Michigan rules of evidence, and all of the cases and statutory requirements. You understand that?
I do not.
You do not. What is it about that you do not understand?
It's against my religion to adhere or to assimilate to any statutory.
Sir, I'm not asking anything about your religion. It is irrelevant to me. I am indicating that in this proceeding, you will be required to abide by the rules of this court. Do you understand that?
I'm having a hard time understanding why or how religion doesn't play a role. How religion does not play a role.
Religion does not play a role in what I do or what this court does. There are certain rules of this court established by the legislature and the Michigan Supreme Court regarding how these particular proceedings will be conducted. These proceedings will be conducted in accord with those rules. Do you understand that, sir?
Well, according to the American Declaration on the Rights of Indigenous Peoples, as well as the international or the United Nations Declaration on the Rights of Indigenous Peoples, the state and the governments should.
Sir, you have no authority for what you're about to state because what you're about to state is incorrect.
This is why I really like Judge Simpson. He doesn't play around. He doesn't let these sovereign citizens waste time with their nonsense. And honestly, we need more judges like him. So many judges I've seen are way too soft on these people, and it just doesn't work. These sovereign citizens think they can just talk their way out of anything, but you can see this guy doesn't even know what he's saying. He's just repeating stuff he memorized, hoping the case gets thrown out. It's wild how far they'll go just to avoid being responsible. It's like they've never even heard of the law. Honestly, I kind of blame schools because they don't teach people about this stuff. But still, the U.S. legal system runs on facts, not random nonsense about freedom from authority. These people may look harmless, but should we start taking them more seriously now? Or should we just laugh at them since they act like a circus show? Tell me what you guys think.
Well,
If you were on indigenous lands, if that's where you're going, then maybe you might be right. As it stands right now, this proceeding is not on indigenous land.
well, that's a matter of perspective, sir.
It is, and the only perspective that's going to matter on that is mine. We are not on indigenous lands subject to indigenous or tribal rules.
Is
You
there a
are
law?
subject to the rules of the Michigan Supreme Court as they are promulgated, both in terms of procedure and evidence. Do you understand that that's what's happening, sir?
I do not.
What is it that you do not understand?
I don't understand.
Because I'm going to tell you something, sir. If you are unable to establish or understand what I'm saying, and go through this with you again, I have to assume that there may be some reason why you don't understand. This court will take precautions to protect your rights, and I will be sending you for a competency evaluation to make sure that you are competent to stand trial and to stand in these proceedings.
Well, I would agree to a competency if the prosecution as well as the court and the officers agree to take a competency.
That's not the way it works. You don't get to make the rules.
I'm not.
I'm ordering a competency.
I'm not making.
Defendant is ordered for a forensic evaluation. I will set a competency hearing in this matter for July 25th, 2024. At what time? At 9 a.m. Now, sir, I'm going to ask you this
Yes, sir.
because it's going to depend on where you may be staying for a period of time. If they send you information as to when you have your forensic interview,
Yes, sir.
are you going to cooperate and attend that interview?
Under threat, duress, and coercion. Yes.
Pardon?
Under threat, duress, and coercion. Yes.
No. Not how it works.
I can literally feel Judge Simpson about to lose it. I've seen him blow up before, and he's super close to charging this guy with contempt of court. You can see in his face, he's trying hard to stay calm, but this guy is testing him. Honestly, listening to the sovereign citizen talk is painful. It's like he ate paint for lunch, because I swear I'm losing brain cells just hearing him. He clearly has no idea what he's doing, and Judge Simpson is just waiting for the perfect moment to shut him down. This guy really needs to watch his mouth before the judge decides to toss him in jail. Let's see if he keeps pushing his luck.